House of Representatives seek to raise the educational qualifications for election. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my great people listening all over the world. You are most welcome to Amaka Smart TV. We bring you news today on the House of Representatives on how they seek to raise the educational qualification for election into the office of the president, which has passed the second reading at the House of Representatives. And if anyone need NYSC to get job, why should anyone be president with just WAEC? Please do so, subscribe to Amaka Smart TV and also share this news to your friends, to your loved ones, to your relations, and on your social media in order to help us serve you better, and also touch the notification bell in order to get our updates anytime we post. Now the news in details. The Constitution Amendment Bill, which passed first reading last Tuesday, also seeks to raise the minimum academic qualification for election as a governor, state, and federal legislator. Section 65, 106, 131, and 177 of the 1999 Constitution states that a person must be qualified for election into the aforementioned elective offices if he or she has been educated up to at least school certificate level or its equivalent. But the new bill, which is sponsored by Adewumi Onanuga, a lawmaker from Ogun State, seeks to raise the qualification to at least a university degree level or its equivalent. Speaking on the floor of the House during plenary on Tuesday, Onanuga said raising the minimum educational requirements for these political positions will better prepare candidates for the job ahead. This is not a bill targeted as stifling the interests of Nigerians in politics. Rather, it is a bill that will help Nigerians to sufficiently prepare for the homogeneous task of political leadership, she said. As we have begun to see, the race for elective offices at both state and national levels have become increasingly competitive. While this is good as a tenet of universal suffrage, it can also be counterproductive if people who are not sufficiently prepared educationally get into these elective offices. If a managing director who holds an equally strategic position in a company within this country cannot be employed without a university degree or its equivalent, why should the above political offices be held by people without a university degree or its equivalent? We all know that after a university degree or its equivalent in this country comes the compulsory National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, without which it will be difficult to get into any employment, especially within the public sector. Invariably, by leaving the qualification of these political offices to remain at school certificate level, we are implying that the NYSC is not a requirement to hold political offices, but it is a requirement to secure a job in the public sector. Otherwise, how will you place value on education if I say to my son who wants to be a doctor that he needs a university degree or its equivalent to achieve his dream, and then say to my daughter who wants to be a president someday that she only needs to have a school certificate? The legislator said the bill, when passed into law, will affect the quality of candidates who run for elective offices in the country. She also added that studying up to a university level will afford a candidate the knowledge, skills, and preparedness that cannot be obtained at the school certificate level. The bill, which was not debated, was unanimously adopted when it was put to a vote by Idris Wase, Deputy Speaker of the House. Yes, here the men were mgbanwe. Good things are better done in a better way. It is good that we have elective offices, people that wants to be our president, our governors, at least from that university level. At least they must have gone through school, acquire skills and knowledge, because they have a very big task ahead of them. We will draw a curtain for today here. Thank you for listening to this news, and also try to share this news and subscribe to our channel. Thank you and remain blessed. Always stay tuned to Amaka Smart TV.